What's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. A bit of a delayed episode, I know, but tonight I'm finally picking the winner for those two blue cross square bill crankbaits. You see, I wanted to wait till I was doing another lure painting video, but it just so turns out that I was trying to clean the tip of my airbrush. There was a clog in there. I had never taken it fully all the way down. I never had a clog that bad. When I looked online, because the Iwata Eclipse that I got has no instructions on teardown and cleaning the tip, I looked online, they said you had to unscrew this little part. You probably can't see that, but there's like supposed to be a wrench for it. I don't know if they changed that because this whole piece comes out and I use like a little cleaner thing to clean it out. But I noticed when I finally got it off, I tried using a little pair of pliers. I bent the tip of it so it wouldn't hold paint. So I had to order a new one. Took like 3 weeks, but I finally got it. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to be picking the winner. I'm going to give the winner both of these. Don't worry, we're going to be doing a bunch more lure paintings. Make sure you like these, subscribe if you like that kind of thing. I know not everybody's into the lure painting, but hey, I'm going to be giving you all some free lures, so it's a win-win situation. Now tonight, though, I'm excited because I'm going to be painting that spook right there. This is actually a, like a Zara Spook Junior type blank. I used that this weekend and had a bunch of luck with it.
Got him. Oh my gosh, I would. Oh, that pause.
So enough talking about it. Let's get this over there and start painting. All right, fishing friends, here's a closer look at the blank that I was talking about. So that's it. That's what we're going to be painting. Now, the really bad part is I've got to do something because I paint these blanks. One looks awesome. I get it out and use it, and then I don't remember how I did it. That's what happened with that lipless. You'll see that in a little bit.
I'm back in action and ready to fish.
With this walking bait, I had a lot of luck on this, but god darn it, I can't remember if I used light brown here or some other color. So I'm going to experiment. Today I'm going to use light brown. I know the green for sure that I used and the blue and stuff. It's just that brown to make it look exactly like this. But we're going to try to replicate this. So let's do that. And I'm also going to do a surprise one in a little bit different color. So let's get started. Okay, to start on the first one, to replicate that blue one, I know that I used pearl blue. That was all throughout the belly. And I didn't white powder coat this. Well, what do you call it? Primer it. Didn't put a white primer down. I painted it clear so it's kind of see-through. So blue on the bottom and did a little pearl purple over the back. Because the eyes that I'm using here, you can see around the outside, they're a little bit of dark purple just right up here. It's kind of hard to see, but we're going to try to match those. Probably really dating myself here, but how many of you remember that Blue Dab and Dee-Dah song? Never understood it, didn't get it. Looks kind of weird when you don't use a base coat, but trust me, it'll look cool. All right, pearl blue done. We're going to go with some purple over the back and kind of onto the shoulders. Oh yeah, that pearl gives it another cool little dimension there. We're just going to kind of run that down the sides. Okay, time to wrap it up. Oh, of course, by getting this wrapped up, what I meant was put our lace stuff on. So I got all the lace stuff on. I use these clips. Make sure all that's down tight. Again, I can't stress enough. The tighter you get this down onto the lure, the better your pattern underneath is going to show. So I'm going to cover all this with opaque white, meaning that underneath this, I'm going to be able to see that purple and blue on the belly. Oh yeah, did I tell you we're doing two baits? Gonna test one of these in some yellows and orange. We'll see how it does. All right, that one's done. As you can see, I'm leaving just a little bit of the blue on the bottom. Actually, I'm going to cover just a little bit more than that. Just to leave some of that blue showing through the bottom, kind of like that. So it's going to look like the belly's kind of a bluish exploding up into that lightning-ish pattern, then into my other colors. Now, let's get this this trail yellow one covered. Okay, now thinking back on this one, I was looking at that white and it's pretty bright. I believe I actually used some ivory white over that. So instead of being like real white, just kind of takes that white down just a little channel, makes it a little natural, I guess you'd say. So I'm going to put some of that on. Okay, so there it is with the ivory white on it. I don't know how well you're going to be able to tell here, but the ivory white almost gives it like a little grayish to it. You can see this yellow still shows through pretty well, but it's got a white over it. So it's going to give these two just a little bit different look. You'll be able to see more when we're done, but I like that. I think we're ready to move on to the darker earth tones. But first, got to clean the chamber in between. If you're new to airbrushing, make sure you keep that baby nice and clean between colors, unless you want them to bleed, but I don't want to because I want it to be bright over that white, so we're cleaning it. Okay, so for this one, when I did it, I kept it kind of earthy, so I'm going to use a light brown here on this, and I'm going to shoot the light brown from the back. Anyway, I'm going to shoot the light brown this way, and I'm going to shoot it holding the bait just like this, and this stencily lacy type stuff over it. It's only going to fill in parts of this, so you kind of see I'm only going to hold it like this, shoot this way. It's only going to cover part of these holes, so when I turn it back with this way, there's still going to be large parts of the white showing, but that's what we want. You'll see, because I'm going to take green and go the other way, and it gives it a cool little effect. Okay, so we're done with the brown, so you can see what I'm talking about. When I hold it this way, it looks like I've completely covered that thing completely in brown, right? And when I turn it this way, you can still see there's a lot of white. So when you shoot it this way, the parts closest to the, I guess, the stencil on this side, where it's kind of masked, isn't covered at all. So it's all still white. So you can see when I flip it here, still a large part of that white showing through. So I'm going to leave it just like that. Now I'm going to shoot paint this way. You look at it this way, and it looks like most of that is still white, right? I'm going to use this color right here, XD green, and shoot from the nose back. Take the heat gun to it. Make sure this is all dry before you take your stencil off. All right, time for my favorite part. Whenever you're doing a stencil one like this, taking the wrap off is always the funnest part. Did it turn out? Did it not turn out? Hopefully it turned out. Just spent a lot of time doing that. Final one. Okay, let's see what this looks like underneath. I think it all stuck. I think it looks good. Oh, yeah. And see, this one looks just a little bit different than mine. So on mine, I actually shot the light brown from the front, from the nose back. And then from the back forward, I shot the green. So this one looks just a little bit different. I like it. It's kind of hard to see in the light here, but definite difference between the brown and the green there. And it's just cool because you have this like kind of weird blue underneath that you wouldn't really think about with these earth colors on top. So you can see they're pretty close match. I noticed I took the white a little bit farther down on the belly on this one, but I was using mine in really clear water. So I think this will still do really good, that white and blue. And I'm actually going to take some pearl and go over this just to kind of mask that light blue a little bit. I think that'll look neat. And just to show you what I'm using here, that's the Createx, just the regular old pearl white. Okay, so there it is with the pearl white on the bottom. You can see how it breaks up that blue. It's not like a super bright in your face, especially when this is moving back and forth. It's going to give it kind of a cool bluish, pearlish silver flash. So I like that. Also did the same to this one. This one hasn't been unwrapped, but I took that pearl white down here on the bottom even farther. Now let's do this one. Let's do some yellow and orange. Okay, so for the first color going from the head to the tail, I'm going to use sun yellow, kind of a yellowish orange. And then from the tail going to the head, I'm going to use tiger orange, much brighter orange. Okay, there you can see, done with that sun yellow. You look at it this way and it's like, oh, that whole thing's yellow. Turn it this way, you can see, man, there's a whole lot of white still left in there. So let's go the other direction with the tiger orange. All right, there it is with the tiger orange. Man, this is hard. You cannot tell the difference. Once I get this off, hopefully it'll pick it up. Right now, this thing looks like a big old puffy Cheeto. Now, to finish this one off, the eyes I'm using for this one almost look like the eye of Sauron. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, shout to you guys. But yeah, it's got some black in the middle of it and kind of along the outside. So I'm going to put just a little bit pearl black. This is the Wicked Pearl Black over the top of it just to kind of darken it out. All right, let's hit this one with the heat gun. Make sure it's all dry before you unwrap it. Okay, let's get the wrapping off this one and see what all this looks like. My favorite part. And this is cool. I haven't even tried this one, so this is a first. You're all getting to see it, so it might look cool. It might look dumb. I don't know, but I figured we'd try one. I've got some eyes that would kind of match it and look neat, I think. Here we go. The moment of truth. Is it going to be a keeper or is it going to be tossed in the garbage? Oh, that looks super cool. Look at that. Oh man, this does not do it justice, but you can see all three colors, that yellow, the orange, the black. That one looks super neat. I love it. Man, I wish I would have taken the black all the way down the sides though. Because you can see, and this doesn't do it justice like I'm saying, but there's not a lot of bright yellow and orange on it. It looks really bright on the camera now, but like there's a lot of bright on the orange, the tail of it. I got a little bit heavy there, but the rest of it doesn't look like it at all. Okay, anyway, to finish these babies off, I'm just going to do a little bit of that pearl black on the eye, just to barely do a kind of a perimeter of it. That way when you put that eye on, it kind of pops. Just like that, color that in, and just a tad on the outside. Same thing here. There we go. Just darken those out. All right, let's do the eyes. Okay, so let's do our first one here. These are going to get these blue eyes, these blue kind of looking cat dragon eyes, that right there. Oh yeah, let's get some super glue gel on it. Drop this dude on here nice and straight. There we go, and that's what it looks like. You can see with the dark just around the outside of it, you can just barely see that black. Look at that. Doesn't that look neat? Same thing here, dab of the old gel. Drop that baby on. Ooh. And then I'm going to look at it from above and make sure my points line up. Just like that. It looks like they do, so I know the eyes are correct both ways. There we go. That's the finished product. That thing looks pretty mean. I like it. And we know it catches fish, or you'll see soon that it catches some good fish. Okay, for this guy, happy with the way this dude turned out. There you go. Now you can see it in the light a little bit better. That orange, brighter orange there on the bottom. And that orange on that side was just a tad darker. I liked it a little bit better. And then that black. I honestly wish I would have carried the black a little bit farther down. Still very, very neat pattern. I'm definitely going to do one of those for myself. I don't even have one of these. See, I'm giving this to one of you all. Oh, and did I not tell you that? Yeah, I'm giving both of these away. Yeah, I'm a little jealous. I don't even have one of these. But one of you lucky fishing friends out there is going to. Like that. I like it tilted just forward, just slightly. Oh man, that looks mean. In like so, and then look above, make sure my slits line up. Those look to point at the exact same spot. There we go. Oh man, that one turned out neat. I don't know that I've ever seen a lure like that. Pretty cool looking. I dig it. All right, and then finishing, I can go over and show you that again real quick too. Well, actually I can't, because I put super glue on here. I'm going to use KBS, so you want to let these eyes dry 24 hours, so you're not going to see that. But again, it's the same thing. If you watched the last video where I did those craws, all it's going to be is dipping it in the KBS, hanging it up to dry, and then leaving it alone. All right, fishing friends, that's going to do it for tonight. Comment below and let me know which one you like better. Do you like that kind of blue Night King Game of Thrones looking deal on top, or do you like that kind of yellow, orange, black? I don't even know what to call that one. Two different styles. I'm going to pick two different winners for these in, I don't know, a week or so when I do my next painting video, week and a half, something like that. But I'll pick two separate winners, one for the blue one and one for this one. So let me know which one you like better when I do the drawing. I'll try to pick somebody for each. But now we've talked about it long enough. Let's pick the winner to these two. Just so happens I found a random comment picker. Can use on my phone here. Okay, so pick the video. All right, got that pasted in there. Let's pick a winner. Let's pick in comments. Dang, you guys killed it on comments on this one. 493 unique different comments. That's awesome. Okay, ready? Picking a winner. And there it is. Eric Cameron. Eric, send me your information. Instagram is the easiest. Eric said, I like them both, but the one with the touch of purple better. Enter me in your drawing, please, sir. Thank you for all that you do. And Eric, you're the subscribed fishing friend tonight, so thank you for all that you do by watching and supporting my videos. And thank you everybody else out there. But Eric Cameron, message me on the Instagram or leave a message on this video. Somehow I can contact you, let me know. But you are the winner. So that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Make sure you like these type of videos if you like the lure stuff, painting, giveaway. Maybe someday down the road I'll start selling these. But for now, I think it's fun just to experiment with stuff. And I can kind of give back to all of you for supporting and give away some of these videos. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time.